When it was announced that Aliyah Boston would not finish her season with Unrivaled, the #1 team, after she was balling out, many Fever fans were concerned because it was an injury that sidelined her, and they ultimately did not win the championship. Of course, then we hear that she would not participate with Team USA. She would not be going to Puerto Rico for the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Wasn't happy. And they weren't telling us a whole lot at all. And we waited for her to get on Post Moves, her podcast with Candace Parker, and we figured she'll say more. No more hush hush. All we found out that it was like lower body injury, leg injury, but not a whole lot. And you had been hearing me say throughout Unrivaled, I cannot wait to see Caitlin Clark and Aliyah Boston connect again on the court, because Aliyah's transformation has been notable, and that's a mild way of saying it. And I was really looking forward to that. And so you would hear me say, sign the deal so we can have a season and so we can get those two on the court together again. And then the injury, not just not finishing Unrivaled, but not having Team USA across your chest. And you have to figure, okay, something's up if she's not going with Team USA, because what an honor that is. But we got to see a little bit of Aliyah's workout yesterday, and that would be Monday. The Indiana Fever posted it. I saw it on X, just a short clip, but she is, as some of y'all say, in the lab working out. And let's not forget that recently we saw the video that the Fever, the genius video the Fever put out with Caitlin in one gym and Aliyah in the other gym. But it was so amazing because at the end they're in the same gym. It was just beautiful. I'll show that to you again. But seeing these videos, I think it's a great indication that Aliyah Boston is ready to go, is ready to rock and roll. So maybe it was just a huge precaution for her not to finish Unrivaled and not to go to Puerto Rico with Team USA. I'm not sure. We don't know. They're not telling us, but showing these clips of AB doing her thing makes me feel pretty good about her health. So let's go over to X and see what the Fever put out on Monday, and then we'll rewind and show the video of her and Caitlin working out as well. I switched out the music because I didn't want a copyright violation, so I just used my own music. But that was just a little bit, just a tidbit, and that's all we need sometimes to say, okay, she's doing okay. She's in the gym, giving us the wink, saying I'm back. So we should be excited about what we're seeing. I know I am really, really looking forward to the new and improved Aliyah Boston going 5-on-5 and having Caitlin Clark feeding her the ball, and having Caitlin Clark, of course, back as well, doing what she does. And we're going to find out on Friday about the expansion draft. And then as time goes on, we're going to find out what's going on with free agency. Will we have CC, AB, and Kelsey together? And what are the other pieces going to look like? Lexi, Sophie, and et cetera, et cetera. So let's just, for the fun of it, do the review of that video that the Indiana Fever put out before, and they actually have it pinned on their X account. It's pin worthy, trust me. Yes, indeed. I am getting the impression that Aliyah Boston will be just fine when the season starts. And I, for one, am looking forward to Fever basketball. We know 2025 wasn't what we had expected. So, prayerfully, all members of the team, whatever that team looks like, all members will be healthy and ready to go. The thing about Aliyah is that not only is she looking better, like her physique is obviously transformed, and she's playing better. And let's be real, she's already playing very well in 2025. But in 2026, we're going to see an Aliyah that I think we saw in Unrivaled, and that is a determination that not only is she good on the court and more confident on the court, but she's also not backing down. She is holding her own, and we got to see it in Unrivaled. Yeah, AT and BG, Aaliyah was not backing down. And so what do? They act like she's a dirty player and all she's doing is trying to take people out with the elbows. But Aaliyah will tell you, I'm just hooping. That's what she said. I'm just hooping. And you know what? She was hooping so much, folks were like, no. We don't want to play against her in the one-on-one tournament. So there's that. And I just happen to be wearing the Now You Know. Now you know. I didn't plan that, but the Fever's still going with that. So yeah, Leah's looking like she's okay. Whatever the leg thing was, I'm believing that it's all good. She's in the gym and we're ready to see her ball. Let's go, Fever. I'll catch you next time, God willing.